All right, there we go. It's stiff. Oh, I should get the extension as well. All right. The extension almost didn't want to come off. Okay, you want to make sure it's balanced before you torque it. Not here, snap yet. There you go, snap. We were almost there actually. Okay, there we go. That was there. Awesome. So very secure. Let me put my torque back in here. I'll show you everything that we just did. Oh, getting on the exhaust was what was figuring out how to do it. It took us longer than actually just doing it. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. So we got that nice and clean mounted there. It feels really secure. It looks like it's crushing the gasket as well. The steel gasket. You can see how much layer that is. So it looks like it's not gonna, you know, exhaust ventilation is not gonna escape improperly. And a lot of people, again, they drill this hole right here and they put a sensor to like a COSO, measure the, you know, AEM, the reading of your performance, of how your air and fuel is mixing out. That's where they usually mount it here, like 6 inches away from the actual exhaust. So you can put it right here, maybe a feet away. So it's like right there or something. Or maybe right here, a little closer if you want it hidden from the frame itself so no one looks at it or messes with it. Okay, so there we go. Our exhaust is mounted on our scooter. Full view of it here. Starting from the bottom and working our way outward. Beautiful. Now, only now we can't actually cover it no more because the cover won't fit because it's locked in like right there now. But we don't have to worry because there's a rubber protector here now. It's all the way where it's supposed to be. This one's actually rubbing a little bit, but that's okay. We'll remember that next time. When we take it off next time, we're going to bring the rubber like in more. You know what? I'm more a perfectionist. Let's do that now. Because why wait until it really wears out? Now, the thing is, I already tightened the exhaust, so let's see what the result is about me forcing and driving it down again. But let's see. Let's find out. Let me go ahead and move that rubber a little bit more in here, because if you look at over here, it's not even using it. It's got an inch away that it's not using. Over here, we can use that. Sorry, the brake line's always interrupting what I'm trying to say. If you look at it, that rubber right there can be more used respectively here than in the open area where it's not even needed. You know, this right here is not even touching the muffler. See that? So why are we wasting precious rubber that's covering only here when it should have been covering here more? So cross-examination there. So let's go and take this off. I think the second turn might be a charm because then we can maybe get this to form a little bit even better. Oh, I feel something in there. I don't think it's hitting the brakes. I don't think that bolt is that heavy. Let me see. Does this actually triggers anything in the brake line? I don't think so. There it goes. It's still clean. I thought this, like, this whole bolt was driving the disc brakes, but it wasn't even that long of a bolt. But let's take it out. It's coming out. It's also coming in little pieces too. I mean, this thread really took a beating. Alright, so we're going to try our best to move that rubber. How? We might have to actually scoot it all out. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and scoot this out. I think we have to take it off from the next one. So remember, again, it's interlocked with the other one. There we go. Whoa. Get an idea of actually what we're dealing with next time. Alright, so let's do this. Maybe we can just flip it. Maybe. I think there's enough rubber here to flip it. So why don't we flip it? Give it an opportunity. Now think about it. Okay, so when we flip it, we gotta put something right away, because I feel like it's gonna yank back onto that bolt. So I'm gonna put a cloth. I'm gonna come from behind. And when we scoot this out, I'm gonna lay that cloth right in there. There we go. Just to protect that bolt from rubbing against our carbon fiber. All right, so what we're gonna do is, this one already has that side, so why don't we just flip it? Give it opportunity. See, look at this, look how much it digged. It's pretty nasty, huh? That's what would have been our carbon fiber. Right there, the little indent. Now, since it already has that indent, I don't want that to show on the surface. So we're gonna just have to move the rubber. And we're gonna move it quite a bit too, because now we know how much it takes from that side. So let's peel away. Peel away and move it all the way to where we need it the most, like more on this edge. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is ripping. Not only we're gonna actually peel it away, we're gonna put the rip part more in the inside than in the outside. So that way, aesthetically, it looks nice too. So we're gonna flip it around, and we're gonna give it more rubber here again, where it needed the most. So we're gonna start all the way from the very top edge here. Like right there, look at that, we're giving it that much. Right there, we're giving like a good 2 centimeters extra rubber. Well, you don't want to cover your hole, that's not pointless. But I feel like the rubber's gonna rub back up again, so we're gonna give it about a centimeter or 2. Gotta hold it in. Okay, we'll start aligning it. Why are we doing it this way? We got brand new rubber right here. It wasn't even used anyway, right? So we can start from scratch with a brand new one. Just take the frame of this one. So let's do that. This one looks so much cleaner. Doesn't look like it's been to the war zone. So we'll keep the shiny part here. We'll keep the shiny part here outward. So we'll everything that we need to do, we're gonna bring it. And this is a good solid piece of rubber. Now we'll have to kill a few to figure out how to do things better. Okay, let's take the inside brace again. And again, you're gonna take the one that looks the nicest, like this side right here, versus this side, which looks a little scratchy. And put it also with the little scratchy mark, because it's gonna be inside. And then we're gonna take our, solid piece of rubber that we got. You don't blow off any dirt, because you're not gonna get a chance to rub it off, especially if it's inside like this. Let me go ahead and wipe this down real quick here. Just kind of rub it with my hands off. It's just dust and sand. Okay. Almost back here, okay. Now we can go ahead and insert. Where was that damaging? Okay, that was going to be for the back side. That's going to be for the back side. So now we're going to go and move this rubber here. I'm going to put it in here. All right, there we go. We got this, we got that. Okay, we're getting there. There we go. Okay, then when we're tightening this, we're gonna try to see if it can conform to the current status of the. Okay, you can see how this is kind of flooded. That's fine, because it's gonna be tucked in anyway. Here's where it was nailing it. It's nailing it right there. So this is going inward. Oh man, I thought I got this whole side in there. Not even close. Gotta start from beginning. Okay, there we go. Keep having to lift this up so I show you guys where I'm at. Yeah, it's hard to get them out once they're tucked in there. Little spaticles. It'll probably be hard to clean, but we'll see. Almost. There we go. Rubber plays an important role, as well as that metal back brace. And the bushing. I think it all plays an important role. Okay, so we got that there. Now it's a nice solid piece. Again, we gave this a lot more slack here to prevent it from doing some serious damage to our carbon fiber, which doesn't show any really. Carbon fiber is strong material, but it will scratch, but it won't bleed. Okay, here we go. We're going to crown it. So we're coming from this side first. Okay, and then we're going to kind of conform it this time. We're going to try to conform it where it would easily support its own full weight. I hate these little crevices. And you don't want to take any sharp object to maybe take a brush next time when it's dry. Okay, so I'm going to go and squeeze this back and remove the towel. Get over the brake line. Okay. That means I have to yank it. Come on, drop off. Okay, so what happened last time? Let's see. Last time was like that, and then we brought this in closer. So I can see it can conform. You want it to conform like a straight shot. There we go. Does that look more conformed to you? I think so. Or was that more conformed? I think this is the way it should have been. This looks a little bit more conformed, but we want to make sure we drop it down. That way everything else respectfully gets it. Okay, let's go and put it through our bushing. And look at, you think we should use a new one? I mean, thread doesn't look too bad, but it looks really chewed up. Look at that. Let's go and get a new one, see how it looks like. Probably better get a new one. We don't want to strip internally. There we go. Compared to the one that was, you can tell right away. Look how much more thread this brand new one has. Yeah, it's like a one-time pass. Alright, so there we go. We'll get a new thread in there. We'll feed it in. Alright, this is already loose now because it's so used to the threads. Okay, where's the bushing? Doesn't really matter which side. Alright, let's see if you guys can see it. Goal is to get through that perfectly. Okay, that's in there. Come and meet with this guy. How are you? Then we're going to lower it to meet with all the rest of the gang. Now I think this is the part where look at that. Okay, so we got that crunch right now, and then we want to conform it right now before it actually gets screwed in, so that way we can lift. There we go. See, now we can lift it. Before we didn't know how to do that because we didn't know what the maximum. So now see, we can move it around, lift it, squeeze it here. Let it conform. I think we might have to actually twist it in more. See that right there? That way this thing is not having an excuse to not do his job. Align this. Okay, so now we're just gonna drop it down low and meet with this guy right here. Okay, we're gonna drop it down low, sort of. So now there's not much grease here in this mark like before, if everything is going accordingly. Now this is still not going all the way in, I don't think. Or is it? Yeah, this is probably the best crease it can do. That's fine. Okay. I want to make sure it's leveled down before I put pressure downward. I'm going to take a brush and blow on that one. Okay. I think this is it. And then we're going to push it down. But I'm going to straighten the bolt because I don't want to cross thread. There we go. That's a straight shot. Houston, we have takeoff. Alright. Oh, shoot. Okay, and then we want to inspect our rubber seals as it's already in now. Making sure that flaps. See, it's still coming off on this side a little gappy, but that's okay. We took it off purposely just to make sure that we get enough rubber here to protect this part. And then we're good once it smashes. I'm holding the rubber seal sort of because I'm thinking it's going to allow us to smash it some more here and there. But we'll see. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's just going through another level. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is not digging that much in there, I don't think. Okay. I think this is the one that's snapping, making a snapping noise, not our fiberglass, I hope. Or I feel it is pinching on the fiberglass now. So maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but either way, it looks really good. Look at that. Straight shot. That noise. Okay, there you go. I want to make sure that this is straight, not wobbly. And I think I'm going to hold this down just in case to see if I can. Okay, there we go. See, I can't tighten no more. This is a solid piece of metal, so I can torque it a little bit harder. But dang, that is strong. That's good. Very good. I prefer to have it maybe not that flush now. Maybe it should bring some back over here. So what do you think? This looks like a little bit like a skirt now, just flopping around. But who knows? Maybe I should even it now. Still not too late, and then we can inspect it. So let's do that. Let's go and even it now. I guess we'll put it right here, and then we'll bring this right here too. So let's back it up and see what it looks like. That's the thing about being a perfectionist. You just want to get all right. Then you're happy. And I think we did probably penetrate a little bit of fiberglass. I'm so scared right now to look at it. But that's okay. Then we know this thing is made for this scooter now from here on. Oh, we're back.